Bryson Coyle for the Bison News. Today, I will be heading to Valois Park for the Take a Knee Against Racism event. I will be interviewing Allison Saunders and Kathleen McAdams, who are the event organizers. Let's take a look at what happened today.
Test and our Take a Knee here in the West Island. Woo! We're going to start with a territorial acknowledgement that will be delivered by my very, very good friend and neighbor, Christina Forrest.
Nous aimerions commencer par reconnaître que l'ouest de l'île est situé sur des terres autochtones non cédées du territoire traditionnel des peuples Kanien'kehá:ka, Mohawk et Anishinaabe, Algonquin.
I went to the Take a Knee event in NDG and I was so thrilled to have been able to attend, and I looked around and saw some of my West Island neighbors. Wonderful that they took the trip with me to go, but you know what? I don't think we should have to go all the way to the city to express how we feel about our communities. Because not only that, what's happening downtown is not quite what's happening here. There are similarities for sure, but let's take a look at what's happening on the West Island and let's try to make some changes. Woo! A lot of people want to know what to do with how to be an ally, right? How can we help? It's honestly not that complicated. One of the things you can do is come to events like this, organize events like this, start the conversation in your communities. Another thing that I keep advocating, diversify the voices you hear. Who's in your book club? Look around. Do they all look like you? There's nothing wrong with that, but you know what? It's time to start hearing from other people and other opinions and just diversify. Learn new stories. Find out new exciting things about the people of color in your life, because you know what? There's a lot of stories that you don't know that we'd be happy to share with you. When this conversation starts, I know dialogue is back and forth, but now what I really ask is that you start to listen. Just listen. Don't judge, don't act, just listen. Let us share our stories with you, and that will be the way that we'll figure out how we can all live in harmony together as one.
I'm here with Allison Saunders and Kathleen McAdams, with these organizers of the Kneel In event at Valois Park in Point Claire in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. Can you tell me why you decided to organize this event?
Because I went to a similar event downtown last weekend, and I saw a lot of my West Island neighbors there. So it made me think that there are other people that share the same feelings as me. They want an opportunity to be able to go and express their support of this movement. And I don't think they should have to take the train or the bus or drive downtown in order to do that. They should be able to find space in their communities to do the same thing.
I really like the optics of seeing all of these various citizens of NDG coming together with one purpose, with one voice, with no agenda other than to support their friends and neighbors. And I thought that is what I feel is happening in Valois, but it was important to show it, to demonstrate it, to let the politicians know that it matters to us.
How do you think it was?
You know what? I said to someone, if there were 5 people here or there were 1,000 people here, it would have been a success for me. Planning this, getting the support of my friends, and even just interest from people like you know what? We're already successful. So it was already
What do you think? I think it came out so well. I was told by media experts that you can expect 10% of the people who show interest in an event to show up. We would have had about 100 people here. We had way more than 100 people here, and I love seeing my friends, but I love seeing people I didn't know even more.
What are the next steps, and how can the students of DHS help? Well, I do know that your principal, Rachel Wilson, is already starting the conversation with her community. And I can tell you that she's already reached out to me, and we're going to start a conversation between us to see how we can suggest and other things, other actions. And yeah, it's just beginning. The conversation is just started.
And I think it's important for the students to take away that it's not a difficult thing to open a Facebook page event and agree to meet at a time and a date. You don't have to wait for the principal to do it, and you don't have to wait for your mom to do it, and you don't have to wait for another adult in your life to do it. You can do it yourself. Just get yourself one friend, start to post. It happens so fast.
So that's Kathleen McAdams and Allison Sanders.
That was an emotional event coming to you from Beaconsfield. I'm Tyson Coyle, BHS Bison News.